Hi, how are you? I'm Zachary, Burr, Abel. This is Miles the Monkey, and we are Monkey Miles. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. The whole works. We really appreciate it. We're over 1K now. This week's episode is going to actually be about a TikTok video that I put up. If you guys aren't on TikTok, I think it's going to be the largest social media platform of 2020, or at least the fastest growing. We've been doing a lot of stuff on TikTok, so if you want quick tips or just fun, funny, aspirational, inspirational content, I would highly recommend you checking out TikTok. But if you don't have it, this is the TikTok video I'm talking about. It's Zach. I'm back with another honeymoon hack. A lot of people would like to go to Spain for their honeymoon, and they would love to fly business class. Here's how I would hack it. Chicago to Madrid on Iberia Direct. This is a lie-flat business class, $2,944 per person. Iberia even has what they call honeymoon seats. This isn't hypothetical. MonkeyMiles.com. I took this flight and used points. Here's what I paid and how I did it. So one of my favorite cards, this is my website, MonkeyMiles.com, is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. You can currently get a 60,000 point bonus. Let's see what those 60,000 points are worth. First, Chase will let you redeem those for $750 in the Chase Travel Center. So if we tried to redeem them in travel, here's what it would cost. So here's the summary in travel, $247,000. Chase has 13 transfer partners, of which the transfer is 1-to-1. Transfer to travel partners, transfer 1-to-1. You need to check availability. I did. It's available on the 6th. And here's the return on the 14th. Total cost, $68,227. So I want to talk about what we did exactly in that TikTok. And the first thing I want to dig into is how do you actually find the award availability? My guess is plenty of you already know about Chase using transfer partners. You just log into your ultimate rewards. You go to that upper right hand corner. You'll see it transfer to partners just like you saw in the TikTok video. And then a list of transfer partners will actually pop up. And you can transfer 1-to-1 to Iberia, but you don't want to transfer really ever unless there's a huge transfer bonus going on into a partner, because then you're locked into using whatever that partner has access to. So you actually want to check the award space before you transfer to transfer partners. And so I want to give you guys a little helpful hint in terms of how I search for Iberia award space, or even BA for that matter. But American Airlines, we're going to go to AA.com if you want to follow along with me. I'm going to go to AA.com. This is how you can search for a lot of different One World partners and partners of AA. You also can search for like Etihad, which is not a part of One World, but is searchable on American. And what we're going to do, let's just go ahead and fire that up. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down here, and you see in the bottom right where it says Advanced. That's where you actually want to go. You don't want to use the initial search window that they give you on AA.com. You want to go down to Advanced. Advanced, what that's going to actually do is it's going to populate the old award search, which I find to be much easier to use. We're going to click Redeem Miles, ORD, that's what we did on the TikTok, to MAD, that's Madrid. We're going to use in December those dates that we found earlier. We're just going to replicate what we found before. So let's just go ahead and pop up December. Now, the reason that I like the old award chart versus the new one, now there are a lot of really helpful applications for the new award chart, which we can get into on another post. But for this, for our intents and purposes here, we actually want to do this. So we put on the dates. Let's go down here. We're going to select all airlines. And we're going to select business because that'll just help us a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. 2 passengers. This is a honeymoon hack, so you're going to have 2 people along. And let's search. The old award chart really categorizes things by color, and it's super simple to see it. And you can also see what the cheapest is for each date that you're searching. So here we have the outbound Chicago to Madrid. We see we've already pre-selected the saver level. There's the return into Chicago. Now what we're going to do is we're going to select non-stop, so that will filter out anything that connects to Madrid. Non-stop, so we know that Iberia runs that direct route, so that's why we're doing this. Now we're going to go in here and we're going to look at the full calendar function, so we can see exactly the dates that we're wanting to use. And here we can see that there's a bunch of direct dates. Now, the one thing that you want to note in particular is with Iberia and also with British Airways, they have peak and off off-peak pricing. So if you want to search the Iberia off-peak calendar, points to be made, you can use the Iberia site as well. I just find it to be fairly clunky. If we go over to points to be made, he actually made a site, a chart on his site that shows very clearly what the off-peak and peak. So if you want that 68,000 round trip in business, you want off-peak. So we can see here yellow is peak, white is off-peak. And we're just going to start looking here. Now we can see that the dates that are white would be like 6th and 7th to 14th, 15th. Those are going to be like our return dates. We go down here, and lo and behold, 6th and 7th. There we got 14th is not. 16th we don't want to do. We want to do the 15th. So let's scroll back down the 15th. So if we look at those are going to be in those off-peak days, which we showed on the TikTok. That's how you find the 68,000 round trip. Now you notice what American is pricing this at, 57.5 both ways. It's 115,000 American. So if you compare those two, and you compare the Iberia to the to American, you can use your Chase to transfer into Iberia, which you can't use Chase to transfer into American. But you can see the discrepancy, the difference between using American miles and using Iberia miles. It's nearly 50,000 point difference. So this is how I'm able to do so many trips, is that I find these sweet spots, and so I can stretch my miles and my points out far longer than a lot of people can. I also am able to generate points a lot faster than other people, which we will talk about in other episodes. But that is the little helpful tip on this particular post. I find this to be much easier to use than actually going into the Iberia site, because Iberia is super clunky. It times out. It tells you that you're doing something wrong. So you want to search on another site. American is the easiest. If you want to double check that space, you can go over to BritishAirways.com. British Airways will show the Iberia space as well. So if you think that's maybe a false flag with American, you always want to double check. So either double check what you found on American with Iberia or on another partner like BA. And that way you've got 2 points of reference prior to transferring your points over. So I hope that this was really helpful. Again, check us out on TikTok. We've got, at the time of making this video, 130 some odd thousand followers on TikTok. We're getting a lot of views over there, and we're pushing a lot of information and really bite-size morsels. So anyways, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Click that like button, subscribe. We will see you next Tuesday at 2. I'm Zach. This is Miles. We're Monkey Miles. Yeah.